Hi, everyone. Welcome to Keep It Pro. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Keep It Pro Training Call, brought to you by Networking Wisdom, featuring Romacio Fulcher. Thank you all for joining us today. This call is each and every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for over 5 years. The purpose of this call is learning skills of success in business, network marketing, and in life. My name is Monique, and I have the honor and privilege to introduce the creator and host of Keep It Pro Training Call, Mr. Romacio Fulcher. Romacio is a well-respected, sought-after leader, trainer, coach, mentor, and a very successful international entrepreneur. At the tender age of just 25 years young, he earned his first million in mortgage and real estate. Shortly after, Romacio was introduced to the network marketing industry. Because he was an ideal student and learned from the best, he quickly rose to the top. In fact, he has been one of the top 50 MLM earners and has been the top 50 MLM earners in the entire world. He has over 750,000 people in his organization and has done over $1 billion in sales. Romacio knows how to make money, and he knows how to make money fast. He enjoys having fun and sharing wisdom he has gained over the years. He has helped countless individuals make life-changing income globally. What we love most about Romacio is his love for God and mankind. He's a millionaire mentor, leader of leaders, and coach of coaches. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to some and present to others our mentor and leader, the California Kid, Marketplace Minister, Mr. Romacio Fulcher. Romacio, have you joined us?
Absolutely, I'm here. Thank you so much, Monique, for stepping up and being our host. Happy holidays to everyone. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I'm super glad to be back here again, guys, doing what I love to do, and that is sowing seeds into people just like you. Listen, guys, if this is your first time stopping by, I want to welcome you with open arms. Definitely you want to bookmark this time. You want to bookmark this number. We've been here now for over half years, and for whatever reason, God just won't turn me loose. He just won't let me stop doing this call. I'm trying to be obedient to what I was asked to do, and one thing I've learned is anytime we're obedient, he always is going to come through. So listen, if you're here and you're wondering why you're listening, maybe you're a first-time listener, maybe you're listening to the live call right now, or perhaps maybe you're hearing this on the replay, or you're listening to the YouTube link or whatever. No matter who you are, no matter what country, what continent, no matter what your religious beliefs, male, female, doesn't really matter. We are happy you are here. The purpose of this call, guys, is we do it every Sunday at the same time, and the focus of this call is we teach you two specific things. From time to time, you'll jump on this call and you'll hear us teaching, number one of the specific skills that you need to get yourself to the top of whatever business you are promoting. That's traditional business, that's non-traditional business, direct sales, network marketing, whatever it is you're promoting, we will teach you the specific skills that you need. You know, one of the things that I hate listening to, I said H-A-T-E, I do not take advice from people that do not or have not achieved what I'm looking to do. Now, come on, somebody need to write that down. I do not or I will not listen or take advice from someone that has not achieved what it is I'm looking to do. It is a complete waste of time listening to people's theories of what they think it takes to achieve what I'm looking to do. Come on, boy. So what I'm telling you from someone from experience, I'm 43 years young. I don't know everything. I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you that which I have paid a dear price for, I have got no problem blowing my horn. I've got no problem sharing with you accuracy on how it's done, okay? So we'll teach you the specific skills. The second thing that we teach on this call is we also teach you life skills as well. For those of you that have been tuning in for about the last year or so, we have spent majority of our time focusing on life skills. And you say, well, what does life skills have to do with the specific skills that I need to grow my business or whatever it is you're looking to do? Guys, I'll tell you right now, it's really hang on one second here. My phone is getting blown up here. Malachi, if you're listening, I'm getting several messages from your buddies there. If you could help them out and get them on the call, I've got a bunch of 20-something text messages here. Malachi, if you're listening, just do me a favor and get them on the call here. Hang on one second here, guys. I'm so sorry. All right. All right. All right. We are back. Sorry for the delay there, guys. As I was saying, we teach two specific things every single Sunday. Number one, we teach you the specific skills that you need to get yourself to the very top of whatever it is you're promoting. But the second thing that we teach you is we teach you life skills as well. And sometimes people wonder, why do we, for about the last year, we focused pretty heavy on life skills. And the reason why we teach life skills is, as you're an entrepreneur and you're promoting whatever business you're promoting, one of the most important thing that you should discover is that as you grow as an individual, everything else automatically will grow. So in other words, it makes no sense for me to teach you how to shoot a gun if I don't teach you when it's the appropriate time when to shoot the gun. Does that make sense? So in other words, just teaching you specific skills is no good if we don't teach you better character. If we don't teach you, you see what I'm saying? Have you ever known somebody that they were very skillful at a particular thing and they were able to make a lot of money, but they could never hold on to the money? Because, you see, what happened was their skills grew really fast, but their character did not grow as well. Some people have heard it said, like, sometimes your skills will take you where your character won't keep you. Okay, so the reason why we teach both skill set and life skills is because they go hand in hand. Once again, as you grow, everything else around you will automatically grow. And so for those of you that are here live and for those of you that are catching the replay, today is going to be a very short call, but it's going to be short intentionally. I want to prepare you for what's going to begin next Sunday. Listen, if you got a pen, you got your cell phone, do whatever you need to do to go ahead and schedule it in your calendar right now. You know, they say, hey, listen, if you schedule it, you're going to be there. You know what I mean? Don't use your mind to help you to remember, but schedule it. Next Sunday, 4 o'clock, you can't afford to miss it. I'm going to tell you what we're doing. We're going to begin next Sunday officially, and we're going to ride this out all the way until the new year. And we're going to be the title of the series is going to be Faith Talk. Today we gave you a flyer for those of you that saw it, so you could see just what's coming. It's going to officially begin next week. All right. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to give you a few little nuggets, and I'm going to be giving you some tips to prepare you for the call that we're going to be having next Sunday. But I got to tell you, no matter where you are, what country you're in, you cannot afford to miss next Sunday's call. So let me share with you what we're going to be doing beginning officially next Sunday. As I said, the title of the call is called Faith Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to walk with me, and I don't care who you are. I know some of you are believers that are listening to me. I know that some of you are not believers. I know some of you work a job, and you also have a side hustle. I know some of you are lawyers, doctors, some of you are stay-at-home moms and fathers. I know who I'm talking to. I'm aware of you that's listening to this call. Don't think that my message is tailored to any one particular person or any one particular sector. No. Come one, come all. This message is for everyone, all right? The reason why we're going to begin this series called Faith Talk, because what I'd like to do is I really want to break it down specifically. Somebody write that down. I want to break it down specifically what it requires to manifest miracles. What it requires to manifest miracles. Now you say, well, what is a miracle, right? Now some of you are expecting a health miracle. Some of you are expecting a financial miracle. Some of you are expecting a relationship miracle. Some of you are expecting a philanthropy miracle. Miracles is what you should be believing for. Please don't tell me you're listening to me all this time and you're only believing for mediocrity, because you're going to have a very tough time loving me, enjoying me, if all you want is just a little hamburger. I'm trying to show you how to get to the store, and all you want is the burger, right? So again, I'm going to actually show you. We're going to break it down. Now, I'm giving you the title right now. It's called Faith Talk. And today, I'm going to give you a homework assignment in preparation for next Sunday. Now, here's the sad part. I'm going to give you an assignment that I know for certain is going to bless you. It's going to be the answer you've been looking for. For some of you, it's going to be packaged in a way you least expect it. Some of you, it's going to be delivered in a style that you're going to be like, well, wait a minute, I usually don't listen to people that talk this kind of way, but I'm doing this intentionally. See, a lot of times we try and think that we know exactly how God is going to bless us. We try and forecast how God is going to be God, how he's going to do it. And that is you got to be careful with that. You can't do that. He's God all by himself. Bible says his thoughts are much higher than our thoughts. His ways are much higher than our ways. But his word will never lie, right? We've heard this before. So again, what I'm trying to do is nudge you a little bit to prepare you for what's going to happen starting next Sunday. And I'm telling you, I'm going to come at you next Sunday with a full tank of gas. I'm telling you right now. I'm at wit's end. Have you ever been in a season where you were looking for answers? Have you ever been in a place where you refuse to lose? You refuse to be denied. Have you ever been working on something, pushing at something, and you have just paid an obscene price for it? In other words, you've given it everything you have. You've tried this way and that way, and you just refuse. Have you ever gone so far into something that you were so deep in it, there was no way you could turn around and go back? You had to finish it. Can any of you listening to me relate to what I'm talking about? No, I'm not talking about no microwave success. I'm talking about somebody that has paid a dear price. Maybe it was you paid a dear price in your health based upon sacrifices you've made. Maybe you paid a dear price in your relationship with your children or your husband or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend. Maybe you paid a dear price in your business. Can anybody relate to me when I talk about paying the full price? No discounts. I'm talking about the full price, inclusive of sweat equity, inclusive of embarrassment, inclusive of tireless nights, inclusive of building it again, then it falls, and you build it again, then it falls, and you build it again, then it falls. Can anybody relate to what I'm talking about paying the full price and you're still waiting on the miracle to happen? Well, welcome to the call, because next Sunday, oh, man, we got the answer. We have the answer, and that's right. It's called Faith Talk. There won't be any hype, okay? So cancel that from your thoughts, okay? It's going to be laser accuracy. I'm going to give you a formula that we know that it works, all right? It's going to be very simple. We're going to take our time. The call is going to last about an hour or more next Sunday, and I'm telling you, no matter who you are, I promise you, we're going to be speaking your language. I promise you. I promise you. So I want to get you ready for next Sunday. Faith talk. All right? You've got to hear this. This is not going to be some theoretical stuff that I'm teaching you, some stuff that I heard, some stuff that no. We're going to be teaching you based upon what we know to be foundational truth, what we know to be foundational truth that will work for you, it will work for her, it will work for me, it'll work for everyone. All right? So, again, you want to make sure you bookmark that Faith Talk. It's going to be starting next Sunday. It's going to be part 1 officially, and we're going to go all the way through the new year with the same topic. You say, well, why am I so passionate, enthusiastic about this? What this is dropped in my spirit because this call that we're starting, this series that we're going to be starting, it's really coming from a place, are you ready to finally cross over? Are you ready to finally manifest what's been promised to you? Are you finally at a place where you're just sick and tired of trying this and trying that, and you've been waiting for a long time, and you've been paying the price, but you're ready. You're ready to manifest. Well, that's where we're coming from with this series. We're going to show you exactly what the formula, write that down. I want the formula. What is the formula? What is the formula I need to manifest my dreams? Oh, we're going to break it down. All right? Now, here's what we're going to do. I want to give you a homework assignment for those of you that are listening. All right? The first homework assignment I'm going to give you is a question. I want you to tag at least 2 people or more to have them on the call with you next Sunday at 4 o'clock Pacific. Will you do it? Yes or no? I want you to tag 2 people to be on this call live. We know a lot of people listen to the replay, but I'm talking about live next Sunday. 2 people. Will you do it is my first question. Next Sunday. Will you have 2 other people or more? Now, you overachievers, don't let 2 be your maximum. Go ahead and do however many you want, but minimum of 2 people. Now, some of you, I've asked you to help before, and you didn't participate at all. So this time I want you to really do what you say you're going to do. So if you say right now, and I don't care how well I know you, I don't care how close I am to you, and you've known me since I was a baby and changed my diaper, I don't care. I'm asking you to participate in what we're doing here. Will you help by getting 2 people, just 2 people we want you to invite to the call next Sunday? Just 2 people. Now, we know you can't make them show up. We understand that. But we're asking you, will you go ahead and make the promotion and let them know, hey, something special, got to be here next Sunday, 4 o'clock, got to be on time. It's going to be fire. I'm telling you, answers will be revealed next Sunday. I promise you. I'm telling you. Anytime you hear me talking like this, I promise you, I'm going to give you more than what you pay for. Trust me. I'm never going to fail you. I promise you. So you got to be here next Sunday. All right? That's homework assignment number 1. Now, homework assignment number 2 is only for those of you that are here right now. So I'm going to show you how to be ahead of the class when we start next Sunday. Now, before I tell you what this assignment is, I want to ask you, before I even tell you what it is, ladies and gentlemen, you're on this call. We don't charge you a dime to be here. We don't sell you any cookies or peanuts or programs. We've never done that. We don't check the call log and take your phone number and call you 3 years later and, hey, listen, I've got a business opportunity for you. Would you be interested? We don't do that. This call is completely free. Why? Because our philosophy is we believe what we make happen for others, God will make it happen for us. That's what we stand on. That's our motto. That's what we live by, okay? So the energy on this call is pure. The intention on this call is pure. And literally the expectation on this call is we expect you to grow. And by doing so, you need to pay it forward and give it to others. So with that said, I'm going to ask you for the second homework assignment, before I even tell you what it is, are you willing to go ahead and say to yourself, no matter what this homework assignment that he's about to give me right now, I'm going to do it? See, don't be the person that says, well, let me hear what it is first. Let me put it to you this way. If it's legal, moral, and ethical, what I'm about to ask you to do for your benefit, this is for you. You're the one looking for answers. You're the one that wants to manifest. You're the one that wants to go to the next level. You're the one that's tired of, you want it right now. You want answers now. You're the one kicking down the door saying, give me answers right now. I need it right now. All right. Well, I'm asking you. I'm talking to you, Frank. I'm talking to you, Mike. Are you willing to do the homework assignment? It's just for you. I'm about to give it to you right now. All of you. Doesn't matter who you are. Don't think I'm talking to one particular person. I'm talking to you. If you're listening, yes, whether you know me very well or you've never heard me before in your life, I'm talking to you. That's right. Will you do the homework assignment? So I'm asking you to respond to yourself right now with a yes, I'll do it, or no, I won't. Because here it is. What I want you to do, this is your homework assignment number 2, and you must complete this before next Sunday's call. All right? What I want you to do, guys, is I want you to, what we're going to be talking about on the call starting next week is going to be, what I want you to do is I want you to get ahead of everyone, and I would like for you to go to, I want you to go to YouTube and search 2 words, Transformation Church. I want you to write this down. Go to YouTube and search Transformation Church. Now, you can't go there right now because it's not uploaded yet. So it'll probably most likely be uploaded by later tonight or probably tomorrow, all right? But I definitely know by Tuesday it will most certainly be uploaded. So I want you to YouTube Transformation Church, and I want you to watch the most recent message by Pastor Michael Todd. Now, unfortunately, I happened to actually see it live, right, this morning. So in terms of what it's going to be named as far as the recording, I don't know that yet. But what I do know is you can YouTube Transformation Church, and you want to see the most recent from today. It's from today. So whatever today's date is, and today is Sunday the 28th, it will be dated today's date. So I don't know the name of it yet. But it has to do with faith talk, all right? But I don't know what the title of it's going to be. But I need you to watch that in its entirety. You say, well, how long is it? I believe it's going to take you about an hour. It might take you an hour and 20 minutes or so, something like that, an hour to an hour and 20 minutes or so. But it's extremely important that you watch it. Let me say it again. It's extremely, extremely, extremely important that you watch this. I was so proud as I was watching it this morning as he was able to break down exactly what I've been looking for, to show people exactly what it takes to manifest what it is you're looking for. And he did such an awesome job. I think it was about an hour and 20, maybe an hour and a half or something like that. He did a wonderful job of teaching, and he was able to give you visual aid, whereas I'm only talking to you so you can only hear my voice. And I know some of you are visual learners as well. So sometimes hearing someone talk while providing visual aid is very helpful for some of you that are actually trying to learn. So I want you to go and watch this before next Sunday. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you willing to schedule it now? You can't go watch it right now because it's not uploaded yet. I just checked before this call. But what you can do, guys, is let's just say put it in your phone right now, Tuesday, a particular time. You know, I want you to think of a time when you know you're at home or you've got an hour on your hands or you can find an hour on your hands. Schedule it right now in your cell phone right now so that you have a reminder telling you, oh, I got to go to Transformation Church on YouTube, and I got to find the last message from today's date. Schedule it right now. Do it right now. I heard somebody say, whatever you're going to do eventually, you should do it immediately. So do it right now. Do it right now. Schedule it right now. This is super important. This is super important. This is super, super. I can't express enough how important this truly is. You know, somebody is just tired of being stagnant. Somebody that really wants answers. Somebody that really wants to know from a spiritual and natural perspective, how does it work? How do I get to the next level? I'm doing everything in my power. How does it work? Aren't you tired of hearing from different people that you feel may be trying to manipulate you, or they've got a particular style or whatever, or charisma about them that's just not like you? And so even though what they're saying sounds really good, it doesn't fully resonate with you. Aren't you tired of hearing from that? Don't you want to hear from truth? Don't you want accuracy, precision, and truth? Something that you know that you can hang your hopes on. You can hang your efforts on, knowing that if you do it, it will work for you. That's why I'm emphatically telling you, go YouTube Transformation Church, and you must watch today's message. Unfortunately, it's not uploaded yet, but it will be within the next 24 to 48 hours. You have to watch it. I'm telling you. You got to watch it. All right. Can you hear me, guys? Shoot me a text message if you can hear me. Somebody said they can't hear me. I don't know if that's everywhere. Shoot me a text message if you can still hear me. All right. Thank you much. All right. Good. So, again, go and make sure you watch it. Now, thank you. I'm glad to hear people telling me if they're locked in, they're going to do it. That's what I want to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you this information for free. I'm not charging you anything. I want the best for you, and I hope you want the best for me, right? And together we both can ascend together. We both can grow and elevate together. Do you realize that today I may have the answer for you, and tomorrow you may have the answer for me? Come on, man. This is a team game here, right? We are a team. That's right. So listen, I'm telling you, I would not come on this call. I wouldn't waste your time. I would not waste my time. I'm not one of these guys that loves to hear himself talk and wants to feel important. No. I want results. Isn't that what you want? Results in your health, results in your relationship, results in your finances, results in your business. Isn't that what you want? Well, listen to the messenger today, 5'9", 215 pounds. He hails all the way from Sacramento, California, coming through, giving it straight to you on exactly the answer. I'm just telling you, we all have a gift, so when you see mine shining, don't back up, right? Don't back up. I'm telling you, this is it. Simple, plain, all right? Now, here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do, guys. I'm going to also give you, just because you're here today, I'm going to give you the Faith Talk formula. Now, what I'm giving you, when you go to Transformation Church and you watch the actual message from today, you're going to see exactly what I'm telling you, because this is where it came from, all right? But see, what I like about the way Pastor Michael Todd broke it down, he kept it so simple, and he brought the scriptures with him, and he added visual aid and context. It was done so well that anybody could understand, and it literally was right on time, right before you go into the new year, right? It's exactly what you need on how it works. Now, let me tell you the good news before I give you this here. The good news is that I'm telling you the answers are here. I'm telling you, you don't have to look anywhere. I'm telling you, this phone call and this series we're about to do is the answer to what you've been praying for. I'm telling you. And the great news is I'm the most simplest teacher in the world. Oh, you can't talk any plainer than me. Oh, no. I keep it stupidly simple. I'm talking about I graduated with a 2.2 GPA. So if you get to talking too many fancy words and you get to too many, no, you're going to lose me. Whatever you saying to me, you got to keep it simple. Blind people, deaf people, I'm talking about everybody got to be able to understand you if you're talking to me. I need it simple, right? So that's the good news. I'm going to make sure it's very simple. There was no way you will hang up the phone and say, I didn't understand. I don't know what to do. That will not happen to nobody. I promise you that. Let me give you the bad news. The bad news is, even though we're telling you, all right, go watch this. We're telling you we're going to start the series next Sunday. We're letting you know what it's about, Faith Talk. We're letting you know confidently this will be the answer to anything, any area of your life. We're showing you, we're letting you know in advance, and we're letting you know there's a formula to it. So it's not just saying one or two things. There is a specific process, and I'm sure all of you listening can appreciate the fact that, there is a process to how I manifest. But it's very simple. It's not complicated. It's very simple. So this is all good news. The bad news, even though I'm telling you all of this, and I'm telling you the show is going to start 4 o'clock next Sunday, 4 o'clock Pacific. I'm forewarning you. I'm making announcements, all this stuff. But the bad news is some of you are going to hear it and not do it. And that's bad news. Some of you are going to hear it and not do it. You're going to hear it, but you won't take any action. You're going to hear it, and you just won't do it. And all I can do is pray for you. All I can do is pray and say, God, turn their heart. Give them an awakening. Get them at a place of understanding. The answer is here now. That's all I can do. But literally, it pains me like the dog sitting on the nail. We all have heard this story before. And the mailman says, why won't the dog get off of the nail? The dog is moaning and howling and groaning. And the man says, well, why won't he get off the nail? And the little girl turns to him and says, well, I guess it just doesn't hurt bad enough yet. Woo! Man, I hope that's not you. I hope that's not you. Because I'm telling you, what we're going to deliver starting next Sunday, it's going to be right on point. It's going to be right on point. So let me do this, guys, and we're going to get out of here. I want to give you the faith formula, all right? This is the Faith Talk formula, and we're going to be breaking this all the way down next Sunday. You cannot afford to miss it. When you're talking about faith, let me first of all get you to understand this. The devil uses fear to promote his agenda. So if you are, let's go through each sector of your life. If you are in a relationship and it's just horrible, as a little boy said, it's toe up from the flow up. If that's you and you're just feeling like this is the best I can do, this is all I'm worth, I just won't ever have a blissful, exciting, thriving, growing, relationship like I've dreamt of having one day with my spouse or with my girlfriend or with my children. If those thoughts are going through your mind, I'm letting you know that is the devil talking to you. That's right. That is the devil talking to you. All right? The devil uses fear to make you feel lack, to make you feel afraid, to make you feel ashamed, to make you feel double-minded. The devil, anything that you feel a sense of darkness about, listen to me. Write this down. That is the devil talking to you. And we all have the devil inside of us. Everybody does. All right? Now, at the same time, let me share with you where God lives. God lives in faith. Okay? So the devil uses fear to promote his agenda, while God uses faith. Now watch this. Let's imagine you are going through a horrible relationship right now, and you're constantly praying to God and praying to God and praying to God and telling God how horrible it is, and you just can't stand it, and how mistreated you're being, and all this stuff. God will listen to you. God, listen to me, write this down. God will hear you because Scripture says he would always be with you, okay? So yes, God will hear your cry, but watch this. He won't necessarily do anything about it because in order to speak the language of God, it has to be faith. Write this down. It is very difficult for God to do a miracle for you if you're not speaking in faith. Let me say it again. It is very difficult, almost next to impossible, for God to do a miracle for you if you're not speaking in faith. That's why next Sunday you got to be here, because we're going to break down the faith talk formula. There's a formula to this thing. But right now I'm just giving you some little snippets so that you can understand that if you're expecting a miracle in your relationship, if you're expecting a miracle in your finances, if you're expecting a miracle in your health, if you're expecting a miracle in your business, going to the next level, getting promoted, whatever it is, your job, I'm trying to tell you, if you're whining and complaining and constantly just praying and just saying God this and God that, but you're not, and you don't understand how to talk and live in faith, it's not going to happen for you. Write that down. The language that comes from the heavens, the language that comes from God is faith. That is the only language God understands. He'll hear you talk fear, talk doubt, uncertainty. He'll hear you, but he won't be moved by that. That doesn't move him. The only thing that moves him is faith. Please understand, God is not a human being. He's a spirit. His spirit lives in brightness, in the light. Yes, God will work in the dark, but it's only because of your faith that you will be able to experience the manifestation of God working for you. Now, if you just took that away from this call, it was worth its weight all by itself. Just for you to finally come to a place, maybe that's why it's not happening for me. Maybe it's just because I'm not living in faith. I'm not speaking faith. It's hard for God to come into my dark, bleak, next to impossible situation when I just keep speaking, thinking, absorbing dark thoughts all the time. That is a big, huge distinguishment. It's huge what I just said. It's gigantic what I just said. All right? So, as we talk about the faith talk formula, number one is you got to declare it, which means speak it. Just write these down if you're taking notes. Number one is this is the faith talk formula. We're going to dive all into this next week, okay? Number one is you got to declare it, which means speak it. Number two, you got to demonstrate it, which means obedience. We're going to get into that. Number two, you got to demonstrate it, which means obedience. Also, as a part of number two, what you do after you speak it is more important than what you spoke. Write that down if you're taking notes. Number two, we're talking faith talk formula. You must demonstrate it. Okay? You must, in other words, number one is you speak in faith. You're speaking it. You're declaring it. But number two, you gotta demonstrate it, and you demonstrate that with your obedience. Now watch this. A part of number two, what you do after you speak it is more important than what you spoke. Most of you listening to me did not know that. What you do after you speak what you've declared is more important than what you spoke. Number three, let's go to number three. Watch God deliver it. So in other words, once you speak it, right, number one. Number two, once you demonstrate it, that's number two. Then number three, it's up to God to make it happen. It's not up to you. See, this is profound. This is profound. It's not up to you to make it happen. I got to make it happen. I got to make it happen. How you going to make the miracle happen? Hello? Anybody listening to me? How you going to make all of those things come together at one time, at the same time? How are you going to do all that by yourself? You can't. Because if you could have, you would have. So it's up to God to make it happen, to arrange the affairs and to make things, finally come into alignment so it all just goes boom and happens for you, right? So number 3 is watch God deliver it. And number 4 is duplicate it. We're talking the faith talk formula. Declare it, which means speak it. Number 2, demonstrate it by your obedience. Number 3, watch God deliver it. And number 4, duplicate it. Okay, now listen. I just gave you the broad strokes. That's the faith talk formula. Next Sunday is when we're going to dive deep into what I just gave you. For those of you that want to be obedient to what it is I'm asking of you, I ask 2 things. Number 1, I want you to have 2 people on the call with you next Sunday, 4 o'clock Pacific. Number 2, I want you to go to YouTube and look up Transformation Church, give it 24 to 48 hours and listen to today's message from today, November 28th, right? Just listen to it. Those are the only 2 assignments that I have for you in preparation for next Sunday's call. I'm telling you, this is the answer. I'm telling you, this is the answer. Wait till you get a whiff of this that we're going to dive into next Sunday. I promise you, you will be blessed beyond measure literally, you'll be blessed for the entire year. I'm talking about the year of 2022. You getting yours right now. You're not going to wait. I'm going to show you exactly how it works and what we have to do together, 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 what we have to do together. Now, why did I say that 4 times? Because when you see your brother or your sister failing or falling in a particular area, the best thing you could do is give them an example of what they should be doing. Don't you start judging them because they all of a sudden, they're not standing as tall as they once were. Don't you start judging them because, they started on Monday and here it is Thursday. They're already back to their old habits again. Don't start doing that. We're a team. We're a family. Act like one. Understand the best thing you can do is give your example of you're staying the course. You're still speaking it. You're still demonstrating it. You're still watching God do it. And you're duplicating, which means teaching others how to do the same thing. That's what you can do. All right? So, guys, as you can see, I'm really excited about this because obviously I'm the type of person, I believe whatever you're looking for, you'll always find it. Whatever you're looking for, you'll always find it. The Bible says the reason why people don't have is because they don't ask. The Bible also says that any man that lacks wisdom, all he or she has to do is ask. Spending some time recently with my spiritual advisor, she said, Romacio, all I want you to do for the next week or 2 is I just every single day ask God to give you more and more and more and more and more wisdom. That's all I want. That's what I've been praying for you. That's what I've been interceding for you about. Just ask him for more wisdom. What's promised to you, Romacio, it's so gigantic. It's being transferred as we speak. But also, this is a heavy load coming your way. This is a heavy load coming your way. A lot of times we only think about what it is that we desire to obtain or what we're looking to manifest. No one thinks about the process of how we have to prepare ourselves for what it is that we asked for. It's like a little boy says, hey, look, mommy, daddy, I want a brand new car. Matter of fact, can you make it a Mercedes? Next thing you know, the kid gets a Mercedes. Oh, my goodness, mama, I didn't know the insurance was $300. Oh, my goodness, I didn't know gas was $6 a gallon. Oh, my goodness, mom, I didn't know this and this. Well, wait a minute, young man. Oh, okay, I see what happened. You were not prepared for what it is you've been asking for. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into all of this next Sunday. My whole point to all of you is everybody say it together, next Sunday. Next Sunday, next Sunday, next Sunday. Be here at 4 o'clock Pacific. I promise you, have your friends with you. You don't want to miss this. This is the answer to whatever it is you've been praying for. We're going to show you how the faith talk formula will work for you. We're going to show you how it works. We're going to break it down. We're going to take a whole hour to go very slow to make sure everyone listening can take their notes, record, whatever you need to do so that you can have this. And my prayer is that you'll use it. You'll do it. Hey, listen, guys, I'm the California kid. As always, these calls are always recorded. We instantly put them up to the YouTube channel. You can get them off the YouTube channel, which is Romacio Fulcher. I'm on YouTube. And listen, guys, last thing I'm going to tell you is this. Don't ever forget, in all that you do, there's nobody in the entire world any greater than you. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Please follow the instructions. Get 2 people on next week, and definitely Monday, Tuesday, make sure you go to YouTube and watch the Transformation Church message from today's date. Thank you much, guys. I'll see you all next Sunday. Make sure you come ready. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye, everybody.